Hey, can I borrow $10?
What? You want to borrow money again?
It's only $10.
You're asking for money and you're supposed to be so smart.
I am smart. I just wrote a book entitled 16 Ways to Make Money.
And yet here you are asking me for some.
That's one of the 16 ways.
Hmm.
So you fancy yourself a hypnotist?
No, a ventriloquist.
Hypnotist.
Ventriloquist.
Hypnotist.
Look, a hypnotist puts people to sleep.
What do you think you do?
Look, I'll have you know, just last week, Danny and I did an open mic, and there were some people clapping. I heard them.
They weren't clapping.
What do you mean they weren't clapping?
They were slapping themselves to stay awake. You know, I know a ventriloquist.
Yeah, you do?
Yeah, a female ventriloquist.
Oh. Where'd you meet her at?
On an adult cruise.
An adult cruise?
Yeah. She performs topless.
Topless? Is she a good ventriloquist?
Well, her mouth moves a lot, but nobody seems to care.
Well, I'd like to introduce you to my friend, Woody.
Hey, y'all. My name's Woody. Like I was telling you, you need to stop using those nursery rhymes when you're talking to the kids.
Why?
Because they're depressing.
What's so depressing about the old woman who lived in the shoe?
Especially that one. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. So she beat them. And I knew some of them kids. I liked them.
Yeah, well, maybe that's just a bad example.
Give me a better one.
Well, how about Humpty Dumpty?
What about Humpty Dumpty?
Well, Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall.
Yeah? He was a good old egg.
Yeah?
Nobody would help him.
What do you mean nobody would help him? All the king's horses and all the king's men.
Couldn't do a thing for him. He lay there leading his yoke up.
Okay, well maybe that's not the best example.
Give me a better one.
All right. How about Little Miss Muffet?
You mean old Straighty Cat Muffet?
Yeah, she sat on her tuffet.
What exactly is a tuffet, anyway? And remember, we're on YouTube.
Well, the tuffet is, I don't know what a tuffet is.
Yeah, what are curds in the way, anyway?
Well, curds and whey. Whey comes from the milk, and the curds are the part that doesn't coagulate.
Oh, like curdled? Oh, yuck! And you're telling little kids about that?
Well, maybe that's not the best example either.
Give me a better one.
All right. How about Rub-a-dub-dub, 3 men in a tub?
3 men in a tub? That's unsanitary.
You know who they were, don't you?
No.
The butcher, the baker,
and the candlestick maker. 3 dirty old men.
They weren't dirty.
Then why were they taking a bath?
They weren't taking a bath.
What were they doing?
They were sailing.
In a bathtub? That's just stupid.
Oh.
Why don't you give me a true story instead of lying to little kids?
Well, how about this? Me and my friend Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. And when we came down,
you broke your crown.
No, when we came down, we added some syrup and some carbonated water, and we had soda.
Now that's a tone I can live with. Let's go get some.
Well, we did our first open mic the other week. How do you think it went?
Yeah, I think it went pretty well. If I had a better ventriloquist, we'd have killed him.
Well, good luck with that. Yeah. You know, we've been working together for a while now.
Yeah?
I don't know that much about your early life.
Oh.
Suppose you can tell me a little bit?
Sure. I was born at a very early age.
Yeah? Go on.
I was born in a house I helped my father build.
Go ahead.
My parents were poor. Too poor to have a kid, so my neighbors had me.
I, on the other hand, was born with a silver spoon in my mouth.
Yeah, it looks like the natives use too many tricks, if you know what I mean.
All right. Go on.
Well, to make a long story longer, then I started school.
Yeah?
I took a 4-year course in ignorance and graduated in 2.
Okay.
I remember I was so proud to go to the 3rd grade, I shaved for the occasion.
And was it hard to get through the 3rd grade?
No, I copied off a guy in front of me.
Yeah? Was he smart?
I'll have you know, my father was a genius.
And did the faculty like you?
Did they like me? One teacher held me over for 20 weeks.
Yeah? Any of the other teachers like you?
Well, I'll have you know, I was my homeroom teacher's pet.
Yeah?
Yeah, she couldn't afford a dog. Good night.